Yeah, preferably. I'd rather finish around 10:30ish.
Yes, they do have it. Bloody frustrating.
Rise and proud.
What's this?
Oh no, my cat's giving me the crazy eyes.
Meow. That's that.
Gato combato.
She's like, she reached up and like took a claw at it. Now she just ungracefully, with her claws, fell out of my lap. Like a goober.
A goober cat.
Whoa.
Okay, add that to cart.
I think everything is centered here.
Oh, but I could do that.
I feel spoiled for another game. What?
Oh, what?
Technically, it just balances out the week.
Number 5. And number 6. Go to cart. Here. 6. Okay. Okay. Big fuck. Whew, we did it, Paula.
Ah, there.
Hey Hunter, I have a question.
Yeah?
Did you create a character in my D&D Beyond account named Cassri Fireforge?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Okay, just like this random dwarf fighter level 9 appeared in my characters, and I'm like, who is this?
Didn't do that.
Hello.
Hello. Who's this? Is linguistics a intelligence check?
Yes.
Okay. What would a dice set be?
I think we need to sit down one day and just go through that and just be like, okay, this is this, this is this.
Right.
What are you talking about?
Like the different tools and stuff.
Yeah.
Dice
Like
is a game, yeah.
So is that like dexterity, charisma, intelligence?
Usually they're flat, but I mean you can make a. Usually you talk to the DM and then ask, is this okay or this, depending on what you're doing.
So I've seen some people argue like it depends on what you're trying to do with the dice. Not the
Exactly.
game.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
I've seen like with playing cards, it's like, oh, you can go charisma based because you're trying to do good poker faces, or if you can do wisdom to see about insight.
Gambling man.
Oh, and hold on.
No when
Oh,
to
and the
fold.
blue. Look, I'm gonna go rat. You want kielbasa?
I still can't get over that cute artwork.
Which one?
Your character.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Brick.
I love it. Did we ever get Nefara's character official art yet, or? Yes.
Yes. Hold on.
I'll send that to you in a bit.
Thank you, sir. Because I gotta resize it, get it proper up on here. Shouldn't take too long though.
Yeah, you might have to zoom in because it's a full body piece. So.
Yeah, token stamp is pretty easy. Oh, I think you actually sent it to me, didn't you, Nefara? Yeah, I'm pretty sure you did. Yeah, there we are.
It's the one with the drill bot, right?
Mhm.
Yeah. He's big.
Sent it to you. I
Thanks,
already
sir.
made it as a token with the border for everybody.
Yeah, excellent.
Speaking of, I did not update this. Okay.
Alright, now I'm just
There's-
gonna...
There's some little imperfections about it, but it's fine.
Oh,
I also wish I put more texture into her hair to really show off the curly poofs, curly fun buns.
just gonna resize that image. Because if everything's not the same size, they act wonky when they go in here.
Unfortunate.
Yeah.
HP. AC.
All right, Nafar, your character's not allowed to die.
There we go.
I know you gotta at least make it to level 3 so that the bot's official.
Alright, so now just do swap token art.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Okay, so a DMG or steal, say Poki.
Excellent. Easy game. Wonder if I should darken the tokens a little bit more when they're not active.
Where's the bounce animation you were working on?
Oh, it's there. It's very slight. Like, are you watching it right now?
Hold on, give me a second.
Shipper confirms the appointment. We go in and then they say, "Oh, just kidding, we didn't have the
Talking.
send us away without."
Yeah.
Everybody loves.
Oh, that's so cute!
So we essentially
Gotta catch a glimpse of this magic.
Also, your audio's good, by the way.
Thank you.
Check, check.
You will go on to the
Checking.
Hey!
Bounce.
and it's the exact same way as you requested eco. Yeah. You'll actually
Hello, get off my amp.
Quick bio.
Same.
Yeah, the only unfortunate bit here for this overlay is that if character or people are not in the Discord call, they don't show up.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Are we really doing this?
So it was a big pain in the ass. I had to wait till for all you guys to get here to line them up.
No, bad kitty. Apologies, I don't have my mic tonight, so quality won't be amazing.
It's all good, man.
Okay, we love you.
We won't judge you too hard for it. It's alright.
Thank you. The wife needed it for training.
That's very important.
We'll use the term steal. So it's like steal and do and
Did we tag Justin?
Justin's gonna be late. We'll start once everyone else is here.
Sure, yeah.
Justin is either gonna be late or not coming. So.
Gotcha.
What are we asking? Yep, so we would like to request this healing you. So, please, like, approve or something like that. Something like that. Please approve healing charges.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Yes, ma'am. If they actually confirm,
I'm back.
but we won't do that until they get it.
Welcome back.
Nice.
Is everyone else here?
I think everybody's here.
I think so.
I think, yeah, Justin's the only one missing.
Yeah, and he will not be, possibly not showing up.
Yeah. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep.
All right. Is everyone here?
Yeah.
Yep.
Cool. Hunter?
Yes.
All right. I don't know if anyone got it. Oh, Nefara, you here?
She's here. She's listening.
She's on text.
Got you. Perfect. As I mentioned, Justin will be here hopefully at 9. If not, it's okay. He's a hardworking family man, so we're gonna expect him to end up missing out some sessions. I'm just thankful for him to even sign up, and hopefully he can make it next time and stuff. Anyway, so before we begin, I would like to apologize and make a proposal. I really like to redo the Goblin boss encounter for several reasons. Not the entire thing, just from once the boss showed up. The encounter is like it's designed. It's supposed to be a good design in like displaying how I want to run encounters. As I mentioned in like session 0 and even in my house rules, but I messed up. Number 1, like I forgot to even give you guys your skill checks, like your insight check, your persuasion checks, blah blah blah. I was really just caught up in the improv of it all, and that made me like just completely forget how to fairly run the game. Like you guys didn't get the cards necessary in order to actually approach a situation. Like you can't, like it's not, and like 2, whenever we like converse with an NPC, whenever the party converses with an NPC, potential 4, not like it's a conversation with everyone, with all of you. Like I want to emphasize like participation from everyone, not just have like one character do it all. Even if it's a case of language, we'll just say like, oh hey, one character is translating or something like that. And 3, and possibly most importantly, is when a player wants to do an action, we discuss the consequences of that action, the potential consequences. Player autonomy is very important, but everyone's actions will affect the entire party, and we need a moment to consider if that action is for the best, also if that's even what your character would do, and like I mentioned, even discussing hey, if you do that, it may lead to this, it may lead to that, and even discuss what it is you actually want to do, and okay, it might not work out that way, etc. All of us as players, we might get impatient, we might get agitated, but that's so why it's super important that we take a step back. I like to run my games a little slower, even on a meta level. I talk to players instead, but I get caught up in that improv too, very just in character. All this goes double for me because I'm deep into it. But all right, apologize, and I'd like to run it back. If in any case, if it were to break out in a fight, we can just skip that and conclude it the same. But yeah, what say you?
Do we have to roll it back? I mean, I think that I at least it felt to me that we did pretty much all that we could.
Yeah, we tried negotiating.
Like I mentioned, I didn't give you guys the right cards, your skill checks and stuff. So if you feel comfortable with going forward, with all your actions and so forth, then okay.
Yeah, I think we should just press forward and then just keep better in mind our options in the future. Should something like this happen again?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not. It happened not the way I hoped it happened, but it's just through the, through roles and play. It wasn't. I don't think really in a fault of yours or anything. So yeah. Or anyone else's.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know if you had anything you needed to apologize for. I think the encounter went fine. It just
yeah. I think we were disappointed by the result, not the what led us there.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. In that case, we will press forward, as you mentioned. We're gonna start off in Shander, the doggo hat.
That's great.
We'll have the dwarves escorting you guys in. All right, give me a second. Be right back.
Sure.
I don't know who's helping me draw this, but thank you. Or whoever I'm helping draw this.
I think that's not far.
Oh, excuse me.
Unsubscribe to Rockfax.
do really need the. Yeah, no, me too.
All right. Let's. Everyone here? Everyone good?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
All right. So where you last left off, you guys were able to assist the dwarves Huruna, Storn, and Koroks in recovering their sled of iron ingots, and they're extremely happy. They're jumping for joy, and with that, you guys are on the way. I suppose they have a little caravan to attach a sled to and slush their way over to Bryn Shander. On your way there, let's see. Hruna will end up paying you all by handing you the red bloodstone that she offered last time. So everyone gets one.
Bloodstone, gotcha.
Why, thank you.
Shiny.
Yeah, Huna smiles, showing off like she's missing several teeth. Yeah, and I think Storn is like constantly looking up in the sky. Very twitchy guy. Very twitchy guy. And now and then he's like muttering under his breath about a dragon.
Yeah, I wanted to inquire about that last time I heard that.
Oh, you can go ahead and ask him if you want to.
What you looking in for in the skies? Is there? You said something about a dragon?
Yes! A dragon! Dragon! The white worm!
How big is it?
Very big! Twice the size of a house.
I've seen-
It's plagued Icewind Dale for decades. The white worm. She's...
Storm?
It's just one, but has the strength of 10!
10 what?
10 dragons!
Ow.
I don't even know what the strength of one dragon is.
Yes, one dragon could destroy all of 10 towns. This dragon could destroy all of 10 towns. Because it's times 10!
But it hasn't, though.
No, it usually just feeds off of creatures and whatnot, but who knows?
You
One day it could
very
just
odd.
pick off a dwarf like me.
seen it?
Can I roll to see if he's on something?
Sure.
Insight, I'm guessing.
Yes, that would be insight. He looks very sane. What was your question there, Storn? Yeah. What was your question there, Sam?
You've seen it with your own eyes?
And he says, "Yes, twice, far in the distance, and it's not just the dragon. No, not just the white worm. You see, for on its back rides a lich. Yes. A lich! But this lich, as powerful as it may be, the dragon controls the lich.
What?
I am telling you, the white worm. One day, just any day now, it will wipe us all out.
Have I ever heard of something like this? White
Where are you
dragon?
from?
I'm not from here, so.
Okay. Roll a history check.
Oh my god.
Okay. Let's see. We'll say you indeed have. The white worm is indeed a living legend of Icewind Dale. An extremely ancient dragon. And you are aware that indeed this dragon, first of all, let you know that all ancient dragons are natural spellcasters. Very powerful natural spellcasters. This dragon, you don't know names, but you are aware that it is partnered with a wizard or some kind of spellcaster, arcane user, and this dragon, in turn, is also a wizard.
Mind if I
Slash
do,
other arcane user.
do you mind if I do a history check to see if I know that too?
I'll just give it to you.
Okay.
I'm sure through brainwaves.
So Tyura's like wiping her goggles off from being in the snow because now they're steaming up because she's inside, and so she's wiping her goggles off and she goes, "So yeah, but what would you want us to do about it?"
And he says, "I don't want you to do anything. I just want to get out of here. Not
Fair
like
enough.
you could do anything anyway."
I know, we're like level 2.
Yeah.
I don't know what that means.
He nods in agreement, like yes. Is anyone proficient in Arcana?
I might be. Yes, I am.
If you're interested in this conversation, you can go ahead and roll Arcana.
Okay. Yeah.
Pretty
Big
decent.
Very good.
Pretty
Wow.
decent. All right, both of you. So like Jackal, obviously, I'm sure. Well, I shouldn't say opposite, but I can assume Jackal's just kind of staying out of the conversation but listening.
Yeah, I'm not talking to this torch.
Right. Excuse me, Tyura. Both of you. You know that dragons. Once upon a time in ancient history, they used to have an extremely long lifespan. Basically, they were ageless. But through the intervention of current pantheon and gods, they got a lifespan. Dragons, when they reach beyond ancient, they acquire power equivalent to a god. They gain a divine spark. And the legends say of this ancient white dragon, it's like so old, it's borderline divine, getting a borderline divinity, combined with the fact that it knows many spells, both innately and through learning magic. The white worm is don't fuck with it. Here we go.
Yeah, okay, ignore it. Gotcha.
Yep. All right.
Oh, why don't you just move out of 10 towns?
He looks at you and says, "I can't move out. This is where I live."
Well,
Live somewhere else.
"I can't move out. This is where I live." He just looks at you baffled. He has no idea what you're talking about. Like the idea of moving out just makes no sense.
Hey, come on, we gotta meet somebody. Do we really need to be talking to this guy?
You guys are on a caravan on the way.
Oh, okay, we're not there yet. Okay, sorry.
No, yeah, you're on the way. I'm just giving everyone
Just
the opportunity.
a professional curiosity there, Jackal.
What?
Inquiring about a dragon. I mean,
What?
I'm just kind of rolling off like you're. It looks like maybe you're like frustrated or something. So, or she always is.
There's no. You get the sense that there's no particular reason why she's frustrated. Just that she's impatient and doesn't like hearing him babble on top of all the things that Tyura was doing on. Like it's just like grating to her, and the fact that we have to be here listening to this dumb legend. She doesn't want anything to do with it.
I'm gonna pull Rick's wrist down and then like be like, "Come to me, come down." And I'm just gonna whisper in his ear and be like, "Don't worry, she's always a bitch."
Oh, I see you've you know prior to this, prior to us working together.
We've kind of been working together for like 2 years now.
See, I haven't been working with anybody else.
But you learn to get used to it.
Right on.
Give me 1 second. Just realized I should give you guys like a party token. Trying to find something that's a suitable for that. There we go. That's fine. And I'll move it around for you. Anyway, all right. So you enter into the caravan. Pulls up to the let's see. Technically, it would be the southwest gate. Can you move it?
Wait, what?
No, it's just something
Sorry.
you have.
No, it's just on.
Let me check your sheet. Maybe mean if that's like a little quickie.
Is it the Tasha's one?
Like kind of like how you can move bonus action move your hunter's mark to a different thing after you killed it.
Oh no, that's what you mean. No,
One
it's one
creature.
target. Yeah, it's just one single target.
Sorry. Go on.
No, you're good.
I lost my train of thought. All right, you are entering Brynstander. Technically southwest gate, as I mentioned. Actually, these guys would prefer to come through the north gate. So, and sensing how lovely conversation you're having with Storn, they'll just ride around and head to the north gate. All right. Let me throw you onto the map. And you get a little narration. You enter Brynstander, a walled town perched atop a cold, lonely, wind-lashed hill. Bright lanterns suspended over narrow streets twist in the wind and add flecks of color to the town's otherwise drab surroundings. Flags stand on the gates with the town's heraldry, black antlers above a vertical shaft of golden wheat on a white field, signifying the town's strength and prosperity on the vast, snowy tundra. Hruna, the more talkative dwarf from last time, will mention to you all. So, folks here used to be very friendly, but with the everlasting winter, that's honestly dwindled as of late. We barely get visitors, except for, like, adventurers, like you guys. Trade has, gone down, but there's honestly no safer town here than in Icewind Dale than here.
Oh, I mean, it looks pretty safe from at least towns I've been to recently.
Jack, I'm gonna say I'm right breath like, I fucking doubt it.
Okay. So they're gonna pull you up. Let's see. Can you guys see the map, by the way?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. They're pulling you up. They're taking their sled over to here. This is their little store. Well, not their store. They'll say that they deliver the iron here. They're responsible for that. Bruno William mentioned to you guys. Well, we're really happy that you guys found these iron ingots, because if you didn't, then, well, we would be out of a job. We're responsible for delivering iron here, and whew, you saved our lives.
Is it really worth risking your lives over a hunk of metal?
Absolutely. There's not many trade you can have in Icewind Dale, and mining is our way of life.
Well, the result wasn't exactly what I was hoping for, but then again, the little chappie didn't seem to want to talk very much, so...
Yeah, talk shit, get hit.
In the ride over, Tyura was basically talking. I used to call him Storm, the guy talking about the dragon.
Storm, yeah.
Yeah, she was talking his ear off about how the dragon's been it's like an Icewind Dale tradition, and how it's like, oh, but without the dragon, you wouldn't have the magic of Christmas, that kind of stuff. And then she starts asking Runa when we get into town. She's like, "Oh, is ST's Copperplate still in charge of the general goods store?" And she starts talking about the town and what's changed. And she's asking, "Did they ever fix that pothole on the lane over by the market square?" And she just starts chatting with her.
Runa just says, "Yeah, shut up for a moment," and then goes to talk with the person they're delivering the iron to.
So, Tyura, you're a local here, huh?
Oh, I used to go into Bright Shale with my parents. It wasn't such a long trip from Tourmaline, but it's been a while since I've been here. I've been away for a few months, and actually a few years now, come to think of it. She just kind of babbles.
Bright Shale? Where is that exactly?
No. Bright Shale's my name.
Oh,
my name's Tyura Bright Shale. Sorry, I didn't introduce myself properly before. She grabs his hand and shakes it really vigorously while she continues talking, and she says, "No. I have from Tourmaline. It's not too far away from here. It's a nice mine. We bought mine things. My family mines things. My father and brother and my mother all live up there. And it's we would go into Bryn Shander on happy market days, and we would go into the dry goods store with."
God, we don't need your life story.
Put it in my ears.
Once she's done shaking his hand, he just pats her on the head. Oh, that's mighty fascinating. I guess you'll be our guide here, and since you're a local.
Oh, it's been a while since I've been here. I don't know if I trust myself to get around. Look at that! It's the dry goods store is still there.
So, during all that, Runa is doing some paperwork delivery and so forth with a lady dwarf, and then a gentleman dwarf will come out, he's inspecting the iron ingots and starts to unload it. Actually, Storn and Korox are unloading them all, fixing them up. But the gentleman, he's very clearly the blacksmith wearing an apron, has the gloves and so forth. He'll come to you as a party and say, "You all lot helped out with this delivery? I take it."
Yeah, we
right.
go ahead.
Yeah, that's right. We're the big heroes.
Thank you very much. I'd like to offer you a little bit more. Give you some discounts on a few of our products. My name's Garn. Folks call me Garn the Hammer. I can fix up some weaponry for you, but y'all look pretty outfitted already. If you need to, I can always give you some discounts on some snowshoes, or maybe some crampons.
Oh, I could definitely use both of those things. I will swing by your store immediately.
What's a crampon?
It's what you use to walk on ice. It's got spikes. It's spikes on the shoes to.
Imagine super cleats. They're like super cleats.
I reckon that we could definitely use some of those for the lot of us.
He smiles and nods. Well, I always make my stuff custom order for my clients. How about I size you all up, and in the morning you can come on down. I charge you for the lot of you. See, if you're gonna do he'll do a special deal for all of you together. If you want like crampons, that's going to be a little more. He's going to charge 15 gold total. That's actually a huge deal. Usually this is a more gold per customer. And for the snowshoes, he'll charge 10 gold for like all of you together.
How much gold were we supposed to start with?
Whatever the starting thing is.
Oh shit!
Like for
Okay,
your class or whatever.
can't afford anything.
I think someone figured out how much the little bloodstone is. Right?
50?
50
Yeah,
gold.
no, it's like 1,000,000 gold.
I think it was.
I have 15 gold from my background, so I could cover them for now if you guys want. If we want to get snowshoes.
Uh,
I do have
25
some gold myself.
The total number.
I never rolled starting gold.
It's 25 for all of it in total.
There's 7 of us, so that would be
No, 15 total for all of you.
Right.
For the crampons, and 10 for all of you for snowshoes.
Yeah. So
Okay.
25.
Yes, exactly.
And then there's 7 of us, so that would be. He looks at Tyura. It's like, how much would it be?
Oh well, that's only if we get 50 gold for that common heliotrope. I mean, it's only quartz and cristalline for. Honestly,
Oh no, not the
it's a
gem,
stone,
not the
but-
gem,
oh,
darling.
Oh, okay.
Between the 7 of us.
Oh, if the prices for all of us, it should be 25 gold.
There it is. Okay.
I mean, naturally, my feet can like stick to ice because I've got like super good grips. But you know, I'd like to help out the local economy.
Right. How about I just give 5 gold into the pot there?
I'll put in 5.
Yeah, sounds good.
Yeah. Clink.
Jackal wasn't paying attention and is trying to not to listen to what everyone else is talking about. So she's gonna be like, "Wait, what are we doing?"
We'll
We're
put
buying
it.
shoes.
Sorry, go ahead, Poki.
We're buying shoes.
With the weather being as extreme as it is, we should outfit ourselves accordingly. And this fine young gentleman is going to give us a discount on crampons and.
All right, here, whatever you need.
That would be 5 more gold there, Jackal.
All right, I'll toss it in, although begrudgingly.
Mm-hmm.
I'll see what we can pay you up front there. You
Yes.
said be by in the morning for it, or you have to size us up now, or?
He will gesture to his sister, Elza, and she'll take you guys in and start measuring you up. Get your shoe size, obviously, and it takes like a minute. She's real fast. Excuse me.
Wow.
Oh, excuse me. And yeah, of course, you guys will. She just says, well, you can pick it up in around noon.
Thank you so much.
Of course. Thank you for all this iron.
Our pleasure.
Let's see.
Thanks
just
for the
doing our part.
1,000,000 gold gem, sucker.
Haruna, Korux, and Storn will come up to you guys and say, so hey, like after all that work, I'm sure you guys want to head over to the tavern and inn. We'll show it to you. We're going to get a drink ourselves.
We
Well,
actually have to get somewhere. We have to go meet our boss.
What was
Yeah.
that, Sam? Sorry, I didn't hear you.
I think Rick was going to say the same thing. Like, we got to go to the guild first.
Right. So yeah, you're same place you're heading to, right? So they'll escort you over to the tavern.
that's mighty convenient that they're in the same place here.
Mighty convenient. Yeehaw. Alright. Let's throw you guys over to the tavern. As you like walk in.
Sorry, go ahead. I was just gonna talk to the group. You
Oh, go
suppose that's on purpose? You have the adventuring guild with the bar, so you can give them the money and then get the money back.
Oh, basic economy.
I'm sure that's how they do it everywhere.
Sounds like a scam.
Well, no, not everywhere. But then again, I guess I've not really been a adventurer everywhere.
Fair. All right. As you enter, the three little doors just jump up onto the bar stool. But let's throw you onto the map. And you get a narrative.
What are those? Are they birds?
Bounce.
Warmth surrounds
Oh shit!
Are they winter chocobos?
Ah, yes, indeed. That's a good way to put them. Winter chocobos. Warmth surrounds you as you enter the establishment. The building is rustic, being made of wood and stone, but very well kept. The smell of food, fire, and fine wood blends together to give a fine, welcoming aroma. But that is chased by the slightly off-putting musk of frequented patrons. You are glared at by the patrons, and you can tell they are judging you in every way possible. Many of them sigh or grunt before continuing with their conversations and meals, realizing you're just another group of adventurers who will likely die in a few days. To your left, in the corner of the tavern, you behold a trio of fellow adventurers. Their outstanding appearance, a clear dead giveaway, as only adventurers could be so colorful. You see a giant, red fiendish creature of some kind sits in the corner, drinking heavily. A woman sits quietly next to him, almost like a statue. And the third, a dark-skinned man with a charismatic smile, beckons you over with a wave.
Well, I suppose that might be our context there. Burke's gonna start walking towards him.
Sure. A pub. They are bodega cats, indeed. Yeah, there's a lot of cats around here. All right. But yeah, as you approach, he smiles at y'all. Let's see. Let me give you a description first. Let's do that.
Oh, my character token doesn't have my portrait in it.
Ah, because that's the old one. Let me go ahead and fix that.
Oh no, she's gone.
And like we said, adventure is dead. Yay, there we go.
Got her.
Tyura died on the way to her home planet.
My people needed me.
All right. So he has a confident and charming smile while holding a laid-back demeanor. He has wavy, dark turquoise hair styled in a ponytail with a streak of light turquoise on one side of his front bangs. His bangs are swooped to one side and all but cover his right eye, which has a notable eye patch. His attire strikes him as being a fancy swashbuckler of some kind, particularly due to his fluffy white fur coat. I guess I can blow up the icon. Why not?
Yes, please.
He smiles again. He's been smiling the whole time. But yeah, he as you guys approach, he says, "Right on time. Welcome to Icewind Dale. I'm Odin, commander of Operation Spring Blossom." And he gestures towards the dwarves, Hruna, Korux, and Storn, who just sat on the bar to get their drinks. "I see you've accomplished a quest. Very good. Helping the people is always part of the mission."
Tyura walks up to him and shakes his hand vigorously and goes, Hello, I'm Tyura Brightshale. Pleasure to meet you. How'd you lose your eye?
And he smiles. And
That is invasive.
it is. But he just smiles and says, "I didn't lose my eye. I'm just wearing an eye patch."
Oh, very stylish.
Offers no tactical advantage whatsoever.
Actually, that is very. Lots of pirates do that because when they go below deck, they can just take off the eye patch and then they can see better in the dark.
He smiles and actually nods at Poki's comment there.
I was about to say the same thing there, Poki, having dealt with the unsavory folk of sea.
Yeah,
Most
well,
common among sailors.
They're not all unsavory.
should just
Tyura
be able to
goes,
see in the dark to begin with, anyway.
That's a valid point.
Tyura takes notes. That's fascinating.
He's just glancing over all of you, kind of just measuring you up. He takes note of Jackal in the back, just kind of hanging out. Jackal, I'll say This guy here is like looking at you, and one of the cats will move up to you and start just meowing at you.
I give a disgusted face, like, all right, fuck this, and I'm gonna move around.
Okay. All right. So Odin will continue. He'll say, "We've rented rooms for you here for tonight. Since you just arrived and did a quest, I'm sure you'd like to rest up. The three of us, however, will be leaving shortly."
What, you got other business?
Indeed, we do. To remind you, the three of us, Squad Aesir, will have to remain incognito until we can determine Cold Owl's exact location. We'll be investigating certain areas, but the more we're out of public eye, the easier and better. And that's where you come in. Do a standard, adventuring and helping those in need. As for right now, Kazuma and Sayume, he points to them, they will give you your orders. Just to let you know, Kazuma isn't a fiend of any kind. He's just from a different realm. Keep your questions with him short. He's not the talkative type. Sayume is mute, so she has to speak with you through her familiar or sign language, but telepathy is by far most convenient. Keep your questions with her short, because she'll talk with you the entire night.
Well, I mean, to be fair, we have somebody that could definitely challenge her on that.
He actually smiles and... Hang on, give me a sec. Sorry, Justin confirming he won't make it tonight. But
Sad.
Unfortunate. I don't plan on like any battles or anything happening tonight anyway, so it should be fun. But yeah, Odin will smile and acknowledge the truth to that, right?
Tyra's gonna walk up and shake both of their hands, and then she's going to tell Sayumi that she's got very pretty hair while she starts talking her ear off.
Mm-hmm. And Odin will just say, well, before I turn you over to them, any questions for me?
Not much. Do we have any initial requests that you would like us to do, or you just want us to kind of go out and say, hey, we're here advertising the...
Ayume has quests for you.
Ah, wonderful.
However, I suppose, if anything, in the morning, introduce yourselves to the town speaker. Do that in every town, actually, even just to let them know our guild is here. I doubt they'll assign you any quests as of yet. You'll need to build a reputation first. It's important for you to also know that the state of 10 towns is worse than we anticipated.
How so?
Oh, go ahead.
How so exactly? Seems pretty good, eh?
The people are at the full mercy of Cold Owl, and every town is forced to make sacrifices to her. And be very careful about that. What they sacrifice will clue you in on exactly what kind of people you're dealing with. Bryn Shander here may seem warm and cozy, but they actually make human sacrifices. Don't trust anyone here.
Not human. Does that mean I'm safe?
Sorry. He'll smile. He says, let me put it this way, mortal sacrifices.
People sacrifices, perhaps.
What about the cats?
He shakes his head.
They're mortal.
Right. I suppose you got me there. Just the residents, but anyone who hangs around the town perhaps may be susceptible. They draw lots.
Draw lots of what?
Of those in the town.
Like character drawings?
No, lots as in who's going to be decided to sacrifice to Oriel.
Ah, that makes more sense.
Hold out.
A lottery
yeah.
there.
So you can win the lottery.
No, a lottery would be death in this case. I don't think you want to win it. Although I don't think we're technically eligible, as we're not inhabitants here, but what you're saying, Odin, is be on our guard that we don't become the sacrifice, right?
Exactly. You never know, depending on this town speaker, they might just see you and, well, decide to throw you into the lot. And that's going to make things quite complicated.
It's
Any
quite
other
the welcoming.
Oh, go ahead. Sorry, Chuck.
It's quite the welcoming.
Guess you could say it's a cold reception.
Yeah, Odin loves it.
Would you mind if we're able to contact you later?
And Odin said, "You will. We'll definitely meet up. But Kazuma will have the details to that."
I'm gonna druid craft him a flower.
Sorry, what was that, Sam?
Druid craft him a flower.
Take the flower and put it in his hair.
Well, thank you, Odin. I'm sure, if we have any more questions, we'll let you know. Or at least pass it through Kazuma and Sayume there. Mm-hmm. Brick extends a hand.
He'll shake Brick's hand, and pat you on the shoulder. And I guess everyone else, you'll shake everyone's hand, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the whole time he's smiling. Not smiling, just just has he's happy to see you. And after all that's done, he'll I guess he'll go over to the bar and order some drinks. Yeah. After that, the lady here will let's give her description. Right. Prominent is her ankle-length lavender hair. She's adorned in purple and black jewelry and sheer fabrics, the fashion of an exotic spellcaster of some kind, emanating a mystical aura. At first glance, her expression seems cold and uncaring, but with a moment of observation, you realize it is more accurately aloof and vacant, as if she's not here at all. Her serpent pupils slowly scan towards you, and you realize that she is aware of your presence, yet looking beyond. Coiled on her arm is a black snake that would be mistaken for Julie if it had not moved. The snake turns its gaze towards you as well, and you can immediately tell this is no mere animal, as its eyes glow with a magical light. With that, she's going to point to her head, the side of her head, to indicate telepathy.
Brick just kind of mimics it. And
Poki raises her hand and nods her fist up and down for the sign yes.
Yeah, do your worst.
Do your worst. She's gonna sign. Oh, she's. You can see her facial expression is still emotionless, but she signs back to Poki as she says, "Thank you." Yeah, to Poki and sign. All right. You all hear the voice in your head. Well. Look at how splendid you all are. I'm sure you'll do very well as adventurers, and you'll have my support all the way. Let me begin with giving you a little present. Her expression remains cold, and she waves her hand, and you see a little twinkle right before you, and something appears in your hands, and in each of your hands appears a bar of soap. It's important to stay fresh and clean whenever you can. And in your head, she's laughing a little bit, chuckling. But then she waves her hand again, and on top of the soap bar pops up a bottle. Adventurer or not, anyone can recognize what that is. It's a potion of healing.
Hell yeah.
Sure, lilac and gooseberry. But yeah, everyone gets a potion of healing from her and a bar of soap.
Woo!
Nice.
thank you very much.
Sayume's artisanal soups. Always a good hit with the venturing crowd. And maybe a hint to the -1 charisma crowd.
Right. You're
Fine.
welcome, darlings. Just
Fine.
promise me. Oh, go ahead.
Just sign back, thank you.
You're welcome, darlings. Now then, on to business. I'm currently researching Chewanga. They're cute little elementals who migrated with the Chultans who pioneered 10 towns. I believe these Chewanga could assist the people with this bitter cold. But first I need to do a little research on them. My quest for you, darlings, is simple. Get me a Chewanga.
What do these things look like?
In your mind, she'll show it to you. Give me a second.
Sure thing.
Try to figure out how to see the handout if it shows up here. Hey. There you go.
Whoa.
That's an elemental.
It's an elemental.
Embiggen.
Go ahead. Sorry.
I just said it. Embiggen.
And it'll flash and she'll show you another one.
Whoa, they're cool here.
Yeah.
Bigger.
Very cool here.
Give me a big Chewanga.
You want another one? Alright, she'll go ahead.
Oh shit.
I want one. Oh, that guy actually looks smaller.
They're
But I want one the
super
size of a
tiny.
mountain.
It's for scale, right? Shows you there's the size of a
They
floor.
aren't big then. They just
want-
look way more humanoid.
I want one that's like a Twiga, like in those pictures where it's like the giant cat mountain or whatever, like pointing the way for like this traveler.
Yeah, they're very tiny. About the size of a utensil, right?
Amazing.
Excuse me.
Hello.
Yeah, they honestly would be like size diminutive, but
Where could they be found?
well, they can be found all over. Usually, they'll be they're a very mischievous little bunch, so they may be stealing little trinkets, or perhaps playing in the snow.
You'll probably take one of these things in a snowball fight. Well, finding one of these should be pretty easy, suppose. Just
It might be a little harder than you think. Just be on the lookout for me, please. And if you can find more than one, that'll be even better.
Let the snow games begin.
Snow games, exactly. Well, do any of you have any questions for me?
Oh, Tyura was asking you questions before we even started talking to Sayume. She was chatting with her about how telepathy works and all that.
The
I'm
whole time
taking
she
notes.
didn't even respond to you. She's just sitting there, just kind of glaring out into the distance.
Well,
as
now
you
that you're responding, she's gonna start asking questions about how telepathy works.
And yes, she'll say she won't even respond to that. You just kind of get cut off.
ouch.
You get died from. Boo. Well then, I look forward to seeing you all again. Stay warm and stay safe. And
Yeah, you too.
that she kind of just turns to the table. You see, like, I should have described this. So, like, in the corner, the table is like moved to the side just to be in front of Sayume. And this thing is just like sitting in the entire corner. Like, she kind of motion, like Sayume will like just wave her hand for you guys to motion towards moving up towards him to speak to him.
So big next to me.
Big. He's drinking a let's see, like he's drinking a cup of mead. Drinking a cup of mead, and like he just observes you and grunts. Yeah, like, ugh. I'm not gonna cuddle you like Sayume and give you potions. I'm here to give you your mission. We need to establish your party as the de facto heroes of Icewind Dale. You need to earn renown. Let everyone know you're capable of taking on any bad guys. He drinks another swig and exhales like a warm alcoholic fog. And he leans in closer. There's a serial killer on the loose, and you're gonna stop them.
Any leads?
Is it Jackal?
Couldn't hear you. What was that?
Oh, any leads?
Yeah, he nods. 3 murders have been committed in the past month. A halfling trapper in East Haven, a human shipbuilder in Targos, and 3 days ago, a dwarf glassblower here in Bryn Shander. Each victim was found with a dagger of ice through the heart.
How do we know these weren't one of their many sacrifices to the owl lady?
He nods to acknowledge that, because that's actually pretty sharp. So I'll get to that. The sacrifices aren't committed like that. The sacrifices are more public. However, it is connected to However, I do believe it is connected to those sacrifices. For one, a connection between the murders is a small traveling merchant company called Torgs, owned and operated by Torga Icevein, a real shady dwarf. But she's not she's not the suspect. It's her bodyguard, Sethek Caltro. What do you need text in, Sam?
Just the names and the places.
Okay.
So there's a halfling in East Haven, human in...
And this is more important, really, is Torga Icevein is the owner of a traveling merchant company called Torgs. Mm-hmm. But he just mentioned, she's not...
Sethek is the prime suspect, yeah.
Sethek Caltro. Let me copy that for you. He's devoted to Cold Owl. And he air quotes that with his fingers, or I should say claws. Odin is the one who actually picked up on that. Likely Sethek Caltro was working directly for her. These murders are only from the towns that sacrifice people to Auriel. Sayume did her investigating and found out the victims cheated their way out of the sacrifice lottery. Likely Sethek is an agent for Auriel. That also means he's no ordinary serial killer. I did my job and tracked Torgs. Sethek doesn't wear any winter gear. In fact, he looks comfortable in the freezing cold, even in a blizzard. He's blessed by her, no doubt. They call that up here Kiss of the Frost Maiden.
Tyura pushes her goggles back up on her nose and she goes, actually, there could be a ring of warmth involved. That doesn't necessarily mean that he's guilty of... Never mind, they'll shut up.
He looks at you. Sharp, but no. This is definitely no ring of warmth. The ring of warmth won't save you through Auriel's blizzards.
Does keep one toasty warm in the winter, though.
Indeed. Pretty nice. If you guys can ever find one, I hope you all find one. They'll keep you safe for the most part. He'll take another swig of his mead. This time, it empties out, and you see, he drops it, the mug, but Sayume lifts it up somehow and gently puts it down on the table. And he'll say, "Here, I have a map. Consider this my gift." Let's show you guys the world map. All right. Can you guys see it?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's loading in.
It's very big.
There we go.
Is there a big wowee?
Wowie! All right. So this is, I guess, the nicest intro towards. Oh shit! Hang on. Oh boy. Oh gosh. Moving around stuff. Let me see if I can. There we go. What's up, Sam?
Map was freaking out for a second.
Yeah, because I accidentally moved something on the GM layer, and it was probably fucking with you guys. Anyway, oops, that's also not what I wanted to do. Trying to get this token.
Oh, that's where we are, huh?
Well,
It's big.
Icewind Dale's big.
Fuck it. What am I doing? To front. And you I want. Man, I can't get this. There we go. That's what I wanted. Hey,
Hooray!
there you go.
Yeah, big brain.
Enchanter, finally. Sorry that took so long.
You're good.
That's okay.
Fuck it. I'll just leave the dotted map. It's supposed to be the main road anyway. He's gonna show you also this one. So he points with his big old meaty claw onto Bryn Shander to show you guys that's where he is, where you are. It's unclear exactly where Torg is, presently or even traveling to. They have no routine path. The three of us, Team Ace here, we're heading to the west side of 10 Towns. You are going to explore the east, starting with Kir Konig, and that's where he points this. Right there. You're going to trek northwest. You shouldn't need to worry about enemies. A squad of goblins usually scout and scavenges around here and keeps hostile creatures away.
Wait, what?
You just killed a Yeti yesterday.
He says, yeah,
Well, it had some help.
they usually... Yeah, there's a squad of goblins, and they usually take care of Yetis. And Peritons as well.
Not very good at
Yeah.
it, if you ask me.
I've had the squad of goblins we killed.
Yeah, it couldn't be the same goblins, though, surely.
Alright, with that he'll say, he says, alright, I'm done with you. Figure out how you're going to get to Kir Konig. And let's throw you back into the tavern. Okay. Yeah, he just starts he gets like I'll say like Odin comes around, hands him like a big old mug, and Odin will just sit there while he listens to the bards, and big red guy just starts drinking.
Hell yeah. Cheers, bro. I'll drink to that.
So Brick is gonna go over to Sayu, kind of tap his head, and it's like,
Yes? What is it, darling?
we seem to have come into possession of some valuable items. And he kind of palms the bloodstone. Trying to remember her name real quick. Ariel?
Ariel, yes.
Ariel, is she, like, how do we go about contacting her? Just refresh my memory here.
In fact, that's one of the reasons we'll be heading west. We're establishing a communication network for Ariel. And their pronouns are they and them.
All right.
Once that's established, they'll be able to contact you.
Would you happen to know where I could sell some meat?
Let me see. Cosmo will just say, you can just try out any of the stores, the market area.
Thank you very much.
Tyra's gonna say, my fellow compatriots, perhaps we could use the rest of the proceeds of that fine heliotrope to perhaps rent ourselves some axe beaks. They are fine mounts that would probably get us to Kyra where we need to go.
Cosmo like point at Tyura and nod, but he says nothing else. He just keeps drinking. Just like acknowledging, hey, that's a good idea.
How much you reckon they go for?
Let's see. Cosmo's like about to answer, and then he just says, "Go ask their shopkeeper."
Oh, sorry, I was talking to Tyura there.
Okay.
Since she's been around, I figured she knew.
I would think 25 gold would cover it, but I'm not sure, and it doesn't give us any sort of margin to bargain, so perhaps someone who's a little bit taller could help.
You gotta take into consideration inflation, right? Things have changed over the past few years.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's definitely worth a look, but we'll probably need to at least liquidate these gems and gold first. Well, I don't know about the rest of you. Well, do you want to sit down and have a drink, or should we get on to business?
I'm gonna go find a chewinga.
I never say no to a pint.
Tyura feels her pockets, and she's like, I should probably save my money.
I could use a drink.
Yeah, you guys got money. Trying to find it where the prices for the chickens are.
Chicken
nuggets.
But yeah,
Chicken or
you
rice.
guys are free to you're done with your superiors.
Nice.
Go explore the tavern. You can probably listen out for people saying stuff if you want to, or talk with them. Bards are here playing music. You see this fella is kind of eyeing you guys up this entire time, and like stroking his cat or whatever.
I'm just gonna be like, so wait, we're dismissed?
Yes.
All right, I'll be back later, and I'm gonna actually leave the tavern to try and scope out the town.
Hold on, Jackal.
What?
Just said there was a serial killer about.
Yeah, I was gonna say at least take somebody with you.
I'll go with her.
Okay.
I'll keep an eye out for chewingas while I'm at it.
All right.
Yeah, we're not gonna find them here. But anyways, yeah, I just want to get a scope around the town.
Yeah, suit yourself.
Brick is gonna go up to the bar along with Amber. I'm assuming.
Yep.
Tiffs.
I'm ordering a pitcher.
This nice lady will approach and say, "Howdy, y'all."
Evening, ma'am. Could we get a pitcher of ale?
Why, certainly. And they get you all that, get you back. Everyone gets a mug.
Sips excitedly grabs a hold of the mug.
Yeah.
Oh, is he buying for everybody? Do I need to get my own drink? Is the question.
No, I'll get
The lady will say, "That gentleman over there take care of the bill for you." Yeehaw.
Thank you. Excellent.
Oh, nice one.
I raise my glass towards him.
Yep, same.
No, not him. This guy.
Yeah,
Odin.
Odin.
Even better.
Yep, raise the glass
Thanks,
to Odin.
boss.
Yeah, right.
All right. Well, I suppose we should grab a seat.
Let's see. While you guys are getting situated, the door back here swings open.
Whoa.
Without stomping. Who ordered the chef special? And they come walking around. And they dump the table here. They put it on the table. I hope this is to your liking. And they give a nice grin. And they look at you. Welcome. Order whatever you like. And they head back to the kitchen.
Friendly place. He kind of he does a little elbow to Amber.
Yeah, what a nice looking guy.
Tiffs, too. You gonna join us at the table or?
Kira's going to
Yeah,
be
well,
asking the barkeep about the axe beaks and whether or not they're for sale or rent.
All right.
And she says, "Oh yeah, sure. We actually have a nice little network between all the taverns. Yeehaw! You can just rent them out and drop them off at any stable. Yeehaw!"
She's running like the Hertz of the of the axe beak work. So how much gold is it? Is it per mileage or is it per day?
It's per day. Yeehaw! 5 gold.
And how many can they carry per bird?
What do you mean carry per bird?
Like, can it carry one bird carry 2 people?
Oh, and she says, "Oh, only 1 per person. Yeehaw!"
Oh dear. All right, that's gonna get expensive. Okay. She compliments the beer and says, "It's just like home. So great to be back." And it's like I've been gone for so long. It's like so many things have changed. Like the weather's gotten
The bartender will get to work, and I think not Runa, Storn will nod and speak with you, because they're pretty talkative, and he keeps trying to switch the conversation to dragons.
All right, she'll go ahead and talk as much as she knows about dragons. Let's see, can I do a roll to see how much I remember about dragons?
I mean, if you want to, aside, yeah, go ahead. You can do nature or arcana, whichever angle you want for that.
I'm going to talk his ear off about the magic of dragons.
For sure. They're very magical. Arguably the most magical. Or at least once upon a time.
She's gonna lean into the conspiracy theory aspect of it and be like, some dragons, they can take human form. We could be surrounded by dragons. You wouldn't even know it. Every single
And he's like, "Yes, I know. That's how a draconic sorcerer is born." But yeah, he's just rapping with you. All right. Anyone else? Let's go down the list. Tiffs, what do you want to do? What are you doing?
Tiffs sits on her chair, plants her feet, kind of like Elle from Death Note.
Squat,
just,
nice.
Yeah, squats. So yeah, and just sips a bit and eyes Amber and Brick up.
Something wrong there, Tiffs?
Nah, just
beer not your liking.
Yeah, it could be stronger. That's all. Yeah.
Well, I suppose we could get something a little harder for you if you need be, but I mean, I never wanted to pass down a free drink.
Yeah, no, I'm appreciative and all that. It's just,
Give it time. I'm sure we can get something better. But, sorry, I had to take a drink.
Yep.
Oh, well, I wasn't expecting having another boss with a eye patch, but, at least even a
fake
false
one. No?
Yeah, even a fake one at this one. Is that right?
I reckon he's full of it, being being able to see in the dark with that thing on.
What's your evaluation there, Amber?
Well, as long as he's having fun, right?
Oh, absolutely, I guess. Seems like a nice sort.
Yeah, I mean, if he's missing an eye, does it matter to me?
Well, I don't think it was necessarily talking about the eye missing, more of the
rest of him.
The style that comes with that kind of outlook, that outer appearance. The gentleman I'm talking about, the former employer, wasn't necessarily the what will you say, most outstanding citizen.
Unsavory type.
Well, then again, anybody in Luskin was not a outstanding type. So
Some sort of criminal underlord or something like that.
Yeah, more or less.
Oh yeah, what's his name?
Well, sorry. Jar Axle. A drow man, floppy hat, kind of a fancy fellow, kind of like that one over there. But of course, drow, not a. I think he's a human. Pointing to Odin. Didn't rightly ask, but
You assume?
He's a... Can I roll history, see if I recognize that name?
Odin's name?
No,
Jarlaxle.
Brick. Yeah, Bricks and
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, go for it. That's really for you, Pat, to decide.
Here, let me just.
Is that the guy from Waterdeep?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Oh, then yeah, I think there's a good chance.
I'm sure a couple players know that name, yeah.
What's his name?
Jarlaxle.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
I have
Tiffs
no
is
idea who
from
that is.
Waterdeep, so there's a good chance. Good chance.
Yeah, I would say you probably
Yeah.
do know.
Oh, Tiffs just like eyes get a little bit wide and then nervously just goes back to sipping her drink.
You know, actually, my wife, she worked in the bar that One-Eyed Jack's, the bar that tavern that he frequented, and that's where I met her actually.
Real sweet.
You're married?
Technically.
What do you mean technically?
Technically.
Well, I mean, we were married, and she took the kids and left. There was never really a divorce. She just kind of left.
Separated, huh?
Ah, right.
I'm sorry to hear that, mate.
Oh, well, I would say it's probably my fault, but... And he kind of starts looking a little sullen. Well... that's why I kind of, went out to the adventuring. Try to make some money, get to maybe win her back.
You seem so nice. Seems like her loss.
Well,
Punch.
well, there's no doubt about that. I try to be a gentleman, but it's not necessarily a disagreement into my disposition. It's more of a flights of fancy and daydreaming and whatnot.
Are you simple?
No, actually.
Right, okay. Like, no, not judging if you were or not, just asking.
I mean, I wouldn't say I'm educated, but I tend to read a lot of books. There's a lot of free time on the sea when you're out fishing, so.
Biggest fish you ever caught?
Oh, well, he kind of starts stretch and he these are bugbear arms, so he's like kind of almost fully extends. It's like something about there.
Yeah, that's alright, I guess.
What about the biggest one you caught there?
Well, hooked a whale once.
A
Can't
whale?
really put it into a boat, but me and my mate, Dareth, we stole a paddling boat once, ended up near Cholt, got a little hungry, so I stuck my rod out into the sea. Next thing you know, we're getting tugged along by some huge fish, reeling, and then it breaches. Whale.
Brick's gonna insight that.
Ended up on its back, and you know how whales spread water.
It's a great tale.
Brick's
Dang,
leaning
can't
in.
believe-
Brick's absorbing this. So we went all the way from water deep down to Cholt. That's quite the journey, my friend.
Yeah, well, it didn't seem like it because we're having so much fun.
Of course. I've been on.
Anyway.
Yeah, get lost in the sea.
Anyway, ended up on the whale's back, and it spouted water, and we landed right back in the shores of Waterdeep.
From Jolt.
Yeah, like around there, I guess. It's the ocean.
Oh, I guess so. Yeah. That's quite the story there, Tiffs. I mean, I'm surprised you survived.
Yeah, well, I'm tough.
Surviving, and I drink.
Brick joins in.
Tyura gets the impression that Tiffs is a compulsive liar.
I can imagine just the the numbers like flying at like Tyura's head. That meme.
Oh yeah.
Like
Oh, yeah.
how did
He's
the
trying
angle?
to figure out whether it's like, is this just exaggeration or is it full fabrication? She's like, her eyes are a little bit narrowed, but then she just like shrugs and keeps eating the nuts.
Speaking of fishing, this guy over here, like right here with the cat, he's gonna kind of walk on over. Y'all into fishing?
Well, I would definitely say that. I mean, I spent a better part of my life doing exactly that.
Me, no, but I'm up for anything.
He points over to the fireplace, and Tyura, you definitely believe. I think Tiffs is telling the truth. He points to the fireplace and he says, "You should check out our old body there."
Old body.
That's right. A little bit of a legend here in Bryn Shander. There's an old look ahead, as you can see.
It's a big fish.
Many a fish have tried to catch that bad one over there. And finally, a man by the name of Kintyre caught it. And well, they hauled old body right here to Northlook, hoping for our lovely chef to cook it up for him. But me, I was like, no, this is too good to just cook up. I had that bad boy stuffed. And well, years later, a wizard came in thinking he had a good old sense of humor. And as right when he says that, like I'll say Tiffs that's when Tiffs approaches it. Tiffs, the fish starts to dance, and you hear some music. And he turns to you. There's a place I like to go, farther up the river's flow. Where it is, I do not know. But be under all that snow.
You've got a freaking Billy Bass.
That's amazing.
Could you paste that the jingle for us?
Sure.
Just in case it's relevant.
Cycling for Tiffs, as like when Tiffs sticks around there. It's like there's a place
Place a lot to go.
farther up the river's flow. Where it is, I do not know. Must be under all that snow.
That's brilliant. That is.
So you reckon there's more of these big fish like old bitey there, or just
of old bitey size? Probably not. But there's definitely lots of knucklehead trout throughout all the Icewind Dale and the lakes and whatnot. I'd say you could probably find something over in Carneig's Lake. My name's Scramsax, by the way. I own this tavern and inn.
Nice to meet you. Brickles send his hand.
Oh, you shake his hand.
Can you paste his name, by the way?
Sorry, what was that?
Paste his name.
Oh, paste his name. I'm a former adventurer myself. And I can see the looks of y'all that you're definitely a group of adventurers. Let me show you old Bitey as well.
Hell yeah.
Well, it's good to have you lot around here. Makes things feel a lot safer. And I take it you're here to do something about the everlasting winter?
I mean, not necessarily specifically. Like, I mean, we're just here, doing things, doing good for a lot people out here.
He nods. He's like, all right, right on.
So is there any money in fishing? Since you bring it up.
Well,
up
sure
here.
Thing. Around those parts, we can always catch something, sell it off. I mean, we always need fish and food.
How much you reckon a knucklehead will go for?
And he looks and he says, it depends on the size. Around 10 gold, maybe 20, maybe even up to 30.
Not a bad way. It leans into Amber. Not a bad way to make a little money on the side.
Yeah. Fishing's good anyway, right?
Catching a knucklehead trout ain't easy though, especially one of that size of like old body over there.
Well, we won't know until we try.
Yeah, and he says, he smiles and nods his head. I know some boys try to do some whaling as well, and he nods his head at Tiffs.
Yeah, well,
I'm sure they could
Definitely
use your
a
big
lineman.
old strong arms there, miss.
Tiff like flexes her scrawny arms.
He like smiles. Well then, hope you all enjoy the tavern and inn. And if you need a drink, go ahead and just ask my missus over there. And,
Mighty fine establishment you have, Scram Shack, Max? Scram Sacks.
Say, thank you.
It's a place I like.
Brick will kind of lean in Amber. I mean, the boss did say to keep on the down low about what we're doing here, so...
Yeah, not until we get some more renown or whatever he said, right?
It's mostly it's these three need to stay incognito.
Yeah, but
yeah, you guys yeah. Never mind. All right, let me switch over to Poki and Jackal. Thank you for your patience.
No problem.
I know you guys wanted to. So to clarify, it's nighttime. It's like 11 p.m.
Okay.
I put
All right.
my hand over my eyes.
Oops, over here is
Trying to replicate.
What are you doing?
I have a hand over one of my eyes trying to replicate the eye patch.
Okay.
Every 5 minutes, I take it off. And I...
Gotcha.
All right, awesome.
Gotcha.
Jackal's also going to be like, what are you doing?
I'm trying to see into the dark.
You didn't have to follow me, you know.
Give me a break. Give me a second. I'm gonna need to do a quick bio. Same for everyone.
Sure, no problem. That's
Sure.
a good opportunity.
All right, back.
Welcome back.
Thank you. Thank you kindly. Yeehaw.
You gotta stop.
Oh, Perla, just cute, bundled up by your laptop.
Yeah.
Very kawaii.
Thank you for remembering her name.
Oh yeah.
I know Jeff shares his cat all the time, and I can never remember its name. Her name.
Yeah, that's true. I don't remember her name either.
It's Kitty No, I'm pretty sure. Or Darling No.
He calls her Angel a lot, but that's not her name. I don't remember.
Yeah.
Maybe it is Angel. No, it's not. think it's an Irish name, or maybe I'm wrong. Oh man,
I've asked her half a dozen times already. I'm too embarrassed to ask at this point.
yeah.
I'm back.
Hey. Now I'm scrolling through his Twitter to see if he's mentioned it somewhere.
Who's that? What?
Our friend Jeff. We can't remember the name of his cat.
Waffle Man.
The Waffle Man. The Waffle Man. Do you know the Waffle Man? The Waffle Man.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Oh, did I
Waiting
start a
on
chain
Stan.
reaction? Sorry.
What?
No, you're good.
Chain reaction?
The chain reaction of people BRBing.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think so.
It's fine. Everyone just takes the opportunity, you know.
Fair.
Yeah.
One person's going, might as well everybody. Yeah.
I'm still here.
They're not gonna miss me.
No!
Aw. Alright, Sam's back. Alright. We last left off, Jackal and Poki were leaving the tavern, and they're going to get murdered in the middle of the night. So, go ahead.
No, I just wanted to get like a general scope around the tavern at the very least.
Ooh.
Just because I'm just being cautious, I guess.
All right. So what do you want to do exactly? You want to just walk around it?
Yeah, I don't know, where are we? Right here up at the north part?
Correct. Yes.
Okay,
Is
so
where
maybe
Scramshaft is, so that's where it's at.
yeah, maybe I just want to scope out this. Well, let me do like a little drawing thing. I want to try to scope out this general like area if I can. If I
Okay.
can't, yeah, I just like just see if there's anything untowards or in that area or anything we should be on the lookout for.
Oh, okay.
I have this if this matters.
What do you got? What do you got? City secrets. You know the secret patterns and flows to cities and can find passages through the urban sprawl. When you're not in combat, you travel between two locations. Okay.
Yeah, that'll probably be like better later on, but I didn't know if it applied here or not. Just wanted to look at
Sure.
what I
This is a city. Honestly, this is possibly the only place you can use it.
got. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Like I've mentioned continuously, 10 towns is a shithole. There's several towns that are nice that can count as cities. The rest are like villages. This one's walled off and very nice. But yes, yeah, you explore it. Since you have that lovely trait, you don't need to roll or anything. You scan it, whatever. The city's gates are very strong, very firm, very made out of iron and cement. I don't know. You don't think this place would fall easily.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't know what you're looking for, but like
I'm
any
looking
danger
for-
spots? Oh, go ahead.
I'm looking for like either street gangs or any like shady spots that aren't controlled by guards. Places to avoid.
Let's
Generally.
see. What you see is a lot of guards. There's a lot of guards.
Okay.
And you don't see. There's no homeless folk. Make a. You can make an intelligence check of whatever kind. I don't know. Nature. Nature will work.
Nature. Okay.
Yeah, let's do nature. Very nice. So, there's not really such a thing as being homeless within Icewind Dale, because if you are, you just freeze to death. So either you have a home or you die. It's
Brutal.
very brutal up here. Shander, as I mentioned, is nicer than most places. Not the nicest, but definitely nicer. It's walled off. It has a lot of security. It's not the most secure either, but this is very secured. There's lots of guards here. and they observe you like walking around, and they'll like give you a nod. I don't know, maybe one of them walks by and says, "No lollygagging."
I'm moving. Jesus.
What do you want? A sweet roll?
Yeah, I was gonna say that. Yeah.
But as we're walking, I'm gonna chat Poki up.
Sure.
At the very least, just be like, "What was with that trio back there?"
They seem pretty powerful.
Talk about being incognito with a 10-foot tall red man.
He was quite large.
Yeah, you got a pirate and you got a purple-haired lady mutes. Like, they stick out. Like, I'm not saying that we blend in or anything, but come on.
I mean, we're pretty good with sticking to the shadows. Well, what do you think of the group?
Tyura's annoying.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie on that one. But she is very smart. Kind of like reminds me a little bit of you. She's kind of like the opposite of you, actually.
I just want to like take a rag and just shove it in her mouth.
I've ever told you how such pleasant company you are.
No.
Well, it looks like we'll be heading west.
East.
Sorry, northeast.
West?
Ranger, I know my direction.
Man, I don't know.
Well, she gets kind of like goes from her chipper demeanor to a more serious tone, and she's like, "He's up that way, you know." That's what the guilds told me.
Who?
And she'll like kind of hold up her hand that's missing the finger.
Oh, right. Sorry about that again. I mean, I don't like to bring. I know you don't like to bring it up.
I'm real.
All right. I just want to check down this one street, and then we can head back.
I'm gonna keep an eye out for Coingas.
Sure. I mean, roll an Arcana check. Very nice. You know that none are around here. Chewingo would prefer more open places. Brinshander is closed off in more ways than one. So, yeah, none are around here. And you can also surmise if there was any, Sayume would probably pick them up.
Are the shops closed by now?
Yes.
It's like 11:30.
I just follow in silence.
Basically, the tavern is open, and that's the only place it is. Yeah.
Okay. I just follow in silence with Jackal.
Cool. But yeah, if you guys are just sticking around that area, there's unfortunately nothing to see.
Okay. That's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. And in Jackal's eyes, that's not a bad thing.
Okay. All right, let's throw you back into the tavern. Basically, like everyone's having their conversation. You guys missed out on, like, you know what? You guys, as you walk in, you see Old Bitey singing.
There's a place I'd like to go. Farther up the river's flow.
Does the fish have to roll on a performance check?
Nope. It's 20s on its performance check. Everyone loves it.
It's the crit.
You reckon there's a story behind that little poem there, Tiffs, or
what?
The song, the fish singing.
What about it?
You reckon there's any like hidden meaning behind it, or is it just a song?
I reckon it's a fish that likes to go up a cold water. You know, there's probably a lake or something like that that's all frozen and underneath, hidden by snow.
Sorry, prone to flights of fancy. Hearing tales, possible tales. I mean, every song has always got a tale to tell, right?
What's a possum?
What's that?
It's like a big rat.
Big rat. I could take them.
I'd like to see you try.
Yeah, well, maybe you will.
Oh, I forgot to mention, Poki the gentleman that you're beside is a Goliath, if you're interested. Like, these guys, I think they're pretty obvious. They're a drow and a dwerger. These fellas are a mix of humans and what have you. Yeah.
When I walk past and I see like the food on the table, I want to ask the barmaid.
Yes.
Howdy,
Howdy, hee-haw.
Hello. Would you mind if I helped out in the kitchens? I'm feeling kind of restless right now.
Oh, I'm sorry, but our chef is very territorial to our kitchen. He's the kind who like wants no one around.
Damn it.
Sorry, but hey, if you want to do some cooking in the kitchen, you can probably come by in the morning. He's usually only around here for lunch and dinner. Yeehaw.
I really appreciate that. Thank you.
Sure thing, yeehaw.
Scrambles back down the chair, back over to the group.
I'll conjure up because it looks like all the chairs have been taken. I'm going to conjure up a small bench for me and Poki to be
not
at.
necessary. You could have just pulled a chair, but okay.
There's a table with empty chairs.
Taking the chair seems like more trouble than it's work. And I got this ability, so I'm gonna be fucking using it. God damn it!
All right.
I thought for a second it was going to be minor illusion, and then Poki was just going to sit down and go right through it.
Welcome back, ladies.
As soon as you guys sit down, Amber's got mugs in front of you and is just pouring beer.
Very nice.
You find your... Go ahead,
yeah.
Tiffs.
What? No.
I was just going to say,
You're right.
you find your little excursion to be fruitful?
There's nothing around here.
There's swingas everywhere.
Okay.
Hold on.
Gives like a giggle.
Is that mind lady who's like terrible at finding them then?
Tyura is writing a to-do list in her notebook, and it starts with fence the heliotrope, pick up crampons and equipment, and then it says rent axe speaks ? ?
Profit.
Yes. Line profit. And then she's like tapping her multi-tool on the table because she's been writing with it, and she goes, now we might not have enough to rent X speaks for every single one of us unless one of us has some liquidatable assets. I think I've only got... And she starts trying to do some brain math.
Well, I mean, we all have liquid assets there, Tyura. And then puts on the gem.
Yeah.
So if we just find someone that's willing to purchase it, we should be pretty good.
Yeah, I'm sure we can check out the market in the morning.
How much can you get for a yay nipple?
I reckon you probably should just ask the cook for that.
Yeah, right.
Can I roll for an appraisal of a Yeti nipple?
You know what? Sure. Roll whatever you like.
Maybe nature.
You know that's disgusting, and anyone if she presents it to anyone, they'll be very grossed out. Unless it's someone gross like Haruna who wants it.
You should offer it to Haruna.
She's like, yeah, I'll eat it.
Whoa.
Which one's Haruna?
One of these dwarves.
One of the dwarves that
Wow.
we rescued.
I remember she dared you to eat it.
Are you saying all dwarves look alike?
These tokens do.
Yeah.
So racist.
Slam the nipple down on the countertop.
And Haruna
How
was
much
like,
is one of these worth?
Haruna's like, that's worthless, man. But I'll pay you to eat it.
How much?
A gold.
Make it 2.
I'll make it 3. Take it or leave it.
Fine. I'll just eat the nipple.
Oh god.
All right, make your Constitution saving throw.
Saving throw.
hey, it's disgusting. It's hard to even chew. But somehow you down it.
I grab the ale in front of them and just help.
Yeah, and drink it down. Yeah. You as you drink the ale, that's the only way it would have gone down. Like your throat was like rejecting it entirely. But it goes down. And with that, Runa's like, holy shit! Oh my god! And gives you 4 gold.
Cheers. I've had worse.
It's like, yeah, I bet. Dang.
Let's go back. That was eventful.
So Tyura's going to ask you guys if anybody who cannot see in the dark would like to.
Poki raises a hand. I've been trying the eye technique. It's not working.
So Tyura writes down some notes in her journal, and then she pulls down her goggles and she goes, "Now see, I personally I can't really test these myself, but I've been trying to work on this new infusion where my goggles will help someone who can't normally see in the dark see in the dark. So maybe you could check this out and tell me if you think it works, because I don't know whether it works because I can see in the dark normally." And she passes Poki her goggles.
I them on. I'm like, oh, are these prescription?
Prescription what?
Never mind. She'll like slide them over her eyes.
You'll see like a sort of like almost a heads up display in like fairy fire, like crazy golds and yellows, like Jarvis almost. But you probably can see a little bit better into the corners of the room now.
Thank you.
Now, I'll need those back because those are my prototype, but I can make you something similar to this that doesn't quite have as much to it. Those are customized to myself, but I could make some for you and anyone else who would like them.
Thank you. And she'll like slide them off and hand them back.
I do like the little wiper things. It's kind of cool.
I could probably put some on those if you need them.
So I don't know if you know, but like snow goggles are an actual thing. Not being able to see in the blizzard is an actual mechanic. I know you've been doing it for flavor with the wipers and stuff, but you guys will need to purchase those.
Oh, okay. How much do they cost? Because it would be fun to have them from day one.
I'll say the blacksmith people, they sell it 5 gold.
Okay, then I'll just say that I've already got that.
It's not bad.
I'll just subtract the gold from my money.
Sure. Yeah, let's do that.
That's very nice of you.
Yeah.
But I can make dark vision goggles.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
So,
That's very good.
And I think it's fair for you can how
upgrade,
does
like,
that work? Like, do you need materials or something?
I was trying to look that up. From my understanding of it, it's like I just can kind of generate them. But I'm cool with like if we want to purchase the blizzard goggles and then she just enchants them with dark vision, that works for me too.
Okay.
What I've always kind of seen it as is like, I mean, if you've seen like the Goonies or anything like, you know, where like it's a modification on an existing item, but generally it's kind of hand waved. Like you have that like the base part of it, like the goggles, and then
it's like it's a MacGruber situation.
Yeah, it's where like the stuff
MacGyver,
you've done,
Specifically MacGruber, yeah,
the stuff you've done to the goggles provides that.
Yeah, that's fair. But yeah, like other things, like little trinkets, like even the snow goggles. If you have materials, I can let you roll Tinker's tools and maybe craft something like that.
Cool. I could definitely do that.
As long as you have the materials and you succeed the roll. That's cool by me.
Okay. Does that mean I get my gold back?
I mean, sure, fuck it. Whatever.
Are the goggles for the ones we gotta purchase for the Blizzard? Is that 5 gold for each?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
And what they do is, you don't have disadvantage in the Blizzard, but your vision is still limited to 30 feet. You'll always be limited to 30 feet in the Blizzard.
Aerial attack, or like my bow, right? That still has disadvantage, right? Because it's the wind going against the blizzard.
Yeah, all range attacks have disadvantage in the blizzard.
Even magic.
I mean, yeah, even magic. That evens it out, right?
Yeah.
That makes it fair.
She's a fucked up god. She can make the snow as crazy as she wants.
Anti-magic snow.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Anti-magic snow.
That's some good.
Oh
RP.
my God.
That's some good RP. So I forgot to give you guys your inspiration from last session. So
Oh,
everyone
shit.
gets 1 for that, and you get 1 now. So everyone
Holy
gets
fuck.
+2.
How much are we having total?
Maximum is 5.
Okay.
So
Maximum.
does that mean we have 4 right now?
He didn't use any.
I have
If
4.
you haven't used any, you should have maximum 4.
Yeah, I've
Cool,
got 3
okay.
since I used one.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes, that's all right.
But yeah, don't be afraid to use it, and don't forget about desperation. At the cost of you gaining a level of exhaustion, your roll is treated as a nat 20.
Mm-hmm.
There's literally no way you can lose in my game. All right. Yeah. Do you guys want to turn in for tonight, and then we can up to you if you want to continue in the morning. Because I think there's some stuff you guys want to do for the morning.
Tyura is yawning. She's ready to go to bed.
Yeah, I think it's
She's
been
actually being quiet.
It's been a long day. We should probably head into bed.
There you
Did Odin cover our?
Yeah, they said
Okay,
they
good.
paid for you for the inn, and he paid for your drinks too.
Great.
Okay. All right. Let's just fast forward, and it's morning time. Morning time. Breakfast is not included.
Poki will go use the kitchen.
All right. The nice lady will like it's locked, so she goes to open it up for you. So reveal the area here. All right. And so Poki can go do her cooking.
I'll ask her if she would like some breakfast.
And say, "Oh, I'm good, dear. No worries. Yeehaw.
Stop saying yeehaw.
Yeehaw.
Stop saying yeehaw.
Yeehaw."
Howdy.
So I made during the night. I'm going to say that Tyura was up early and she made some goggles for Poki.
Hey, there you go. Poki go.
So you have goggles of night vision.
Oh, thank you.
Yay. Can you only do one of those per day or something?
So I believe it says I can infuse more than one non-magical object at the end of a long rest. I can do 2 different items at the moment. That limit will go up.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. She can only make 1 goggles of night vision.
Get you. All right. So Poki gets those. Maybe next time Tiffs will get the others or something. All right. Yeah. Poki fix up breakfast for everybody. What are you using, Poki? What are you cooking up?
I'll cook up some scrambled eggs, some sausage legs, some ripe grilled tomatoes.
Yeehaw! Make your
Yummy.
your cooking utensils check with dexterity.
Okay. Sorry, my thing got weird.
No worries.
Does anybody use? I guess since we haven't had much fighting yet, I should ask: does anybody consider themselves a frontline fighter that needs an AC increase?
Me! I am not that. No, not me. Not me at all.
I do plan on
I'm gonna
getting in
say
the way.
either Justin or
Oh, yeah,
or
Justin's
really
good.
Brick.
I was going to say, I think I was like one of 2 people that took damage that last encounter.
Yeah.
Mm-mm-mm.
I do carry a shield, so I will
So
beat.
I can enhance defense. That's another infusion I can do. I was waiting until we had a long rest to do it.
Yeah.
So
Probably
I am not.
Brick.
I'm not wearing any armor though.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you should probably give it to Brick until he has DR rage.
Oh wait, can Brick even use it since he doesn't have armor?
I don't think so. I think it's got to be armor.
Yeah, it's an upgrade to armor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Armor or shield.
Yeah, I can't use it. Like even if I were to wear like just the clothes, I'm assuming you probably can't do it.
And Justin's not here, but for reasons for his character, he can't get an upgrade either.
I guess I'm taking it then. I can always swap it to.
I was gonna
somebody
say,
else
yeah,
now.
like you, Amber, or Tiffs are probably the prime people for it.
I only have an armor class of 4.
Oh, maybe Poki. I don't know.
So,
yeah, Poki's
do you
Poki
think
can
you'll
get
need it? Because I could. Yeah, if you think you're gonna need it, I can pop that on you.
I have an
mean, I
armor
don't
class
wanna-
of what?
I don't want to take 2 things. Someone else can use it, but I was planning on Poki being in the long range. But if we go into snow battles a lot, it's like, oh crap, I'm melee now.
Yeah, okay, you can take it. So raise your AC by 1. I'll enchant your armor. Poki's getting all the upgrades.
Tessa for infusions.
You can always just say that Poki is like your test subject of like
Yeah.
new stuff. Like, be like, hey, if this works, cool. If and then I'll give it to other people. And that makes
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah. Let's see. There's your dwarven friends won't be here. They're back on the grind. Maybe like one of the bards is here. But anyway. But yeah, there's several folks. If anyone wants to talk to somebody again, or head on out, you know. Up to
You're
you.
trading upgrades for
I
more
want meat
Yeti
skewers
meat.
for breakfast.
I mean, you gotta ask Poki for that. They don't do breakfast here, so. But
Okay.
sure.
I could have cooked up some of the bear meat too.
Ah,
And then yeah, I'll serve everybody breakfast.
there you go. I learned today that bear meat really is best. for
Very
steak.
greasy.
Very fatty. Takes
That's
forever to
good, though.
cook.
Yeah,
It's
Um,
best.
and it's loaded with parasites. So,
that
but
Oh, jeez.
yeah.
That
Anyway,
means more
appetizing.
friends for me.
more
That's why-
friends for me. I like
That's
that.
why
Do
you
need to
make
roll
Cedar Tap with
constitution
it.
checks.
What was that, Hunter? You make what?
I was just gonna say Cedar Tap.
What's
from
that?
From Golden Cow, where you essentially just grind it to ground beef and then cook the hell out of it.
Ah, I see. Anyway, yeah, you guys get breakfast. Hearty meal. Poki, I don't know if Poki has like that feat that like gives temporary hit points or some shit. I don't know.
Yeah, I re-upped my cooking treats.
Okay.
So I will give Tyura one of my cooking treats.
Ooh.
Oh, I had one of those earlier. It was
Well,
amazing.
What's the treat do?
Get +2 temporary hit points.
+2 temporary hit points, you said?
If you can just
Cool.
tap the feet. There we go.
Okay, thank you.
Also, as like standoffish as Jackal is, I am a very messy eater.
Mm.
Like I don't use utensils. I'm just using my hands, just like trying to like eat as fast as I can.
Yeah, like I put
Mm.
beside her dish.
Do you want me to get that? And I start trying to wipe her mouth.
What? No. No,
Yeah,
thank you.
isn't it?
No.
Like she just takes a crumb and eats it off her face. Oh man.
In a hurry there, Jackal.
Huh? Yeah. No. It's just good.
Oh, right. Yeah.
It is really good.
Oh, thank you, Poki.
All right.
This meat is far more tender than I would think that its fat structure would allow.
You what?
Fry the hell out.
Shut up! Don't talk about the food while we're eating.
Why do you have to Why do you have to make everything like a book?
I'm sorry, I don't know what you mean. I'm not made of paper. She just laughs awkwardly.
Okay. Yeah. Other than that, you guys have a day on the town. It's what, like 8 a.m., 9 a.m. The market is stirring. Poki, what did you have again in your to sell?
I had bear food or bear meat and bear fur.
Okay. Do you want to sell the bear meat?
How long would I know bear meat would stay for before? Like, I know eventually I'd like to get a bag of colding, but how long?
I mean, you have the haversack.
You're also in the middle of like the frozen tundra.
Yeah,
Like,
we're in a fridge.
do you need a bag
Yeah.
of colding?
Like you want to keep it fresh, just stick it in the snow.
Bear
But
jerky.
everyone has a haversack, so
Well, just because usually meat still spoils in haversacks and bags of holding. So
I don't care.
I mean, you could always get some salt.
Don't
Yeah,
worry.
the point that we are in the frozen.
Pack it
frozen
in with
tundra.
snow, pack snow around it, and then put it in the haversack.
Don't worry about
Whoa.
it. It's fine.
That's awesome. I love it.
What
Yeah, I do like that.
say?
I'll sell the bear fur, and then I want to go buy like salt and minor ingredients and everything like that.
Hang on.
Buy scallions. I love them.
Oh yeah. The bear fur will sell for 5 gold. Excuse me. And what was the other thing you wanted to buy? Sell?
I think that's, or I guess I can sell the bloodstone while I'm at it.
Yeah, Tyura's actually
yeah.
gonna
All of you
be-
find like a little jewelerman.
Yep.
Let's do a little haggling. Who wants to haggle?
Don't put Tyura in charge.
Well,
Tiffs.
Tiffs.
All right.
I mean,
Also,
I would
Tyura's
have.
going
I would
to pull
probably. Sorry.
She's going to pull out a shiny hematite piece, and she's going to put it up with the bloodstone and ask if we could get any money for it. She says, I don't think it's worth any more than 10 gold. I mean, it's not the best specimen, and it's not that shiny. The ore quality is kind of low, but you know what? It's something.
What is that? What is that you want to sell?
It's a stone worth 10 gold. It's in my starting inventory.
So the jeweler who's buying it, he eyes it out and he says, "I'll take it for 8 gold." Or you know what? First, roll persuasion. You should do that first.
So I just wanted to be clear that she's giving the stone over to the party before we go into the shop.
Gotcha.
So she's telling the party that she thinks it's worth about 10 gold, but it's also, she thinks it's kind of crappy, it's not that great, she's underselling it, and this is why you don't want her in charge of negotiation.
Okay.
So yes, other people with better with haggling, please take it.
Yeah, I was gonna say if Justin was here, Justin would probably be our haggler or Tiffs, but I not knowing Tiffs.
All right. Yeah, Tiffs. So because Tyura had gave you the value, the bloodstones are worth 50 gold, but your actual selling price will depend on the persuasion check. What's that?
Can I get guidance?
Yeah, of course. That's no deal.
Good call.
But yeah.
We can snap some guidance on there.
Go ahead and roll. Make a roll.
Can I try role playing something first?
You will role play based on the roll.
All right, fine. I'll accept these terms. And then guidance.
1d4.
You have guidance. 1d4.
Very good.
All
right. So this is a very good roll. You're confident. And
Your expert opinion, how much do you think this is worth?
And he'll say, well, these bloodstones are very nice. Very fine. Take these for 50 gold each.
I see you're a bit behind the times. You see, that was like the price of them, like maybe, 10 years ago? The times have changed. Probably didn't get the news because you're like so far up in the snow.
He will give you a little smirk. He knows this is complete bullshit, but he admires your spunk. It says, "I'll take them for 50 gold each, and I'll give you an extra 10."
Yeah, right. Much better.
And he'll also purchase the Tyura's little stone for the flat 10 as well. So, how many party members are there again? 7, right?
7.
Yeah.
7 times 50 is that number.
Oh, we get 50 gold each. Okay, that's better. I thought we had-
350, yeah.
Yeah, I
So
thought we were
total
thinking-
370 gold.
And then 10 gold.
Yeah.
Extra.
Let's round it up to 380. Wait, hang on. Would that division work well? Divided by 7. I want to get it to a good number to divide it by.
I'm just going to mark that in the notes that we sold the bloodstones for 350 total.
Hang on. Go away. But everyone add 55 gold to your thingy.
Okay.
I hope you don't mind if I put myself at 65 because that was my stone.
Oh,
50.
shoot.
Yeah, she should get an
Yeah.
extra 10 for
In that
her.
case,
thing.
everyone just add everyone add 55 gold.
Yep.
Go ahead. And she'll get 65. That's fair. All right. Let me add that.
55?
Everyone gets 55 gold.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
Tyura gets the 65. All right.
But when Tiffs comes back, she's going to give Tiffs 2 gold as a sort of like a thank you bargaining fee.
Yes. The negotiator's fee. Thank you very much.
She waves it off and says, I wouldn't have gotten more than 8 for it, I'm sure. So thank you. I mean, it doesn't make any difference to me. I just appreciate you helping me out. Thank you.
Of course.
All right.
Target acquired.
Perfect. I just noticed the time, so I think next session we can start from here. You guys will explore Bryn Shandir a little bit. There's a few things to see, not a lot. And then I guess you guys want to purchase Axe Beaks or something and make your trek. Yeah.
Well, was the serial killer quest here in the town, or was that in Cairo?
He told you they have no idea where they are because it's a traveling merchant company and they travel at random.
Yeah, someone did die here 3 days ago. That's
correct.
all we know.
Yeah, but there are 2 other cities that people got killed in.
Yep.
Correct. And he assumes he's like start in Kirkonig. That's what he says. Start there and travel. Let me throw you guys onto the map. So start at travel to Kirkonig, and then travel down, heading south. So after Kirkonig, you head to the next town right here, and let's just put these up. I think Cosmo would just point all these places out for you anyway.
What a Chad.
So Kirk de Naval afterwards. And then last and not least is East Haven. And that's not last. Oh man, I totally forgot. They tell you they're gonna meet up with you in Dogan's Hole. Yes, it's called Dogan's Hole.
Cool.
Don't ask why.
We picked up another quest, right? It wasn't something about
Chewanga.
Yeah,
We have to find Chewanga.
Chewanga.
Is there a troll toll to get into Dogan's Hole?
Boo!
That's correct. Yes, there is a troll toll to get into Dogan's
Troll toll. If you want to get that boy's hole.
What you say?
But Cosmo had told us to go to Kirkonig first.
Correct.
Okay,
Yes.
but I thought that he said that like East Haven, Targos, and Bryn Shandir were the
Correct.
only places that had sacrifices.
Correct. But he's telling you start at Kirkonig
And then to work our way down? All right.
because he has no idea where the trading company is.
Gotcha.
They travel everywhere. You know what? I should be putting these on the map layer. Stupid me.
Yeah, less chance of you. And then make sure, as long as you send the big map to the back, you should be fine.
Oh, that's why they're disappearing. Okay.
Yeah. You got to send the big map to the back, because then everything else will pop out in front of it.
Thank you. There we go.
There you go.
Yeah.
Hey, we're in Snowtown.
Indeed you are. Okay. All right, gang. Hope you had a good session.
It was really fun.
I
Yep.
did. I got to do stuff.
RP.
Yeah,
is fun.
it's like even though I didn't do much, like I liked like what the little bit I got to do was.
Mhm.
Everybody ragging on
Good
Tyura.
character work.
But Tyura don't give a shit. Tyra's gonna be
It works
Tyura.
a lot.
Tyura is oblivious.
Honestly, I can't bring myself to dislike Tyura.
Yay.
Tyura reminds me of a parrot I once on one of the ships once. Kind of sweet, a little over talkative, but
I'm still trying to figure out what kind of accent I want Poki to have. It'd be easy to go southern, but
I feel that.
Yeah.
Well,
Slipping into
howdy,
oblivion,
y'all.
so I think I'm gonna go away from the Isles and just maybe go for something completely different.
Good morning, good morning. Here's some shrimp and grits. Oh, yeah, y'all like it.
hello, my name is Poki.
What was that?
That was some I don't know what to call. But what character talks like that? Oh man, I don't remember. Howdy, come on, Jalen.
Have some more sloppy joes.
Are we really gonna just go straight to Kirkonig, or are we gonna take the road?
We're taking the road.
It's way
No, we're
faster.
taking the road.
All right, just wanted to make sure.
But we're not even leaving yet. So
Yeah.
We can talk about that in case we actually need to talk about
Yeah, I
that.
don't think we can go as the Aarakocra flies. We probably have
Right.
to go around the road.
Oh, Aarakocra don't fly around here.
So that was something I was listening to it, but it was when Tyura was talking about, is it one creature per thing? And I was like, could you technically get a dwarf and a halfling onto one of those birds?
Like if you got two.
Oh,
Two
like
small-
two small creatures.
Yeah.
Yeah, me and Poki can just stack up.
It's gonna be risky. You know what? I'm gonna say a hard no. Sorry, putting my foot down on that. That's a hard no.
Fair enough.
Come on.
Oh my god, penguin Aarakocras. I like this idea. That's so cute.
Yeah, these axe beaks are not designed for that.
Weigh like 40 pounds. I don't know how much freaking halflings weigh.
Yeah, it's a no.
You weigh half of anybody. You weigh half of anybody. Half of a giant. You're halfling.
Shit, where is that?
Okay.
Oh, where's that picture?
It's just fucking penguins wielding swords.
Penku! Penku! It's gotta be a thing.
I think
There it is.
I really feel like Wizards is dropping the ball on like not giving Aarakocra some like really cool sub races.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I mean,
They might do some
suppose-
stupid shit like release winged elves or something like that again. So.
Winged Elves, classic.
See, like, it has to be a Kanku because the whole thing about penguins is they can't fly.
Well, you see, I think walrus folk would be great.
Oh, walrus folk.
Walrus folk? Is that even a thing?
Nope. I at least I don't think so. That'd be just
Or
great.
something new? Gotcha.
So,
There's
Loxodon.
GIF.
Yeah, GIF.
Elephants.
Yeah, they're hippopotamus.
Loxos are
GIF are great.
But those are only Ravnica, right?
GIF. Oh no.
Loxos.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Loxos, yeah.
Loxodons. Yeah, they're technically only Ravnica.
That'd be cool too, though.
Yeah. Do a woolly mammoth one. I think we've said
Hell
that before.
So many of us charisma dump that we're all like nervous to talk to people.
Yeah.
I was going to say Brick has 8, and he's not nervous to talk to anybody.
Oh, man,
I
look,
have-
it's so exciting.
Tura doesn't have a.
I'm really playing into the
Yeah.
negative modifier.
I have a +1 to deception, so that means nothing. But at the very least, I have that.
I just realized I only have a 12 for charisma, but I put expertise in deception at least.
Oh, well, that's fine.
Mhm.
Expertise uses your proficiency bonus, so that'll be going up whenever you get that. So that's a
They don't give in Poki better charisma because she does have that hospitality feel.
Shit.
So I don't know.
Yeah.
yeah, that might be good.
I was going to
I
say.
guess it's up to you, like, if you want to play into a dump stat. Like, I like it, but you don't have to.
No, I'm not gonna play into it because she likes to be very respectful, like please and thank you. Like she's a really well mannered kid.
To say the most odd thing about Brick, I've got a proficiency in history.
Tyura will definitely be asking what sort of books does Brick like, and she'll be sharing reading lists.
I think you'd enjoy that.
But of course, the sort of books that she likes might not be the sort of books that Drake likes.
Oh, definitely not.
Like her favorite book will be the dissertation of ancient dwarven architecture and its relation to the mineral bedrocks of the Northeast. You know, like something super dry. That's just about a topic that she loves.
So tomorrow we're going to be interviewing somebody to join the Viscom team.
Oh yeah.
Half day event. There's Q&A. Then we do dock testing where we have to test your dexterity and stuff like that to make sure you can get in and off a dock without falling in.
Oh.
So we give you like an 8-pound ball and we're like, okay, go nuts. Ignore the dolphins. They'll check you out.
It's funny, my default like geek reference is to think when you say doc testing, I'm imagining like documentation testing and seeing how well they can write up some documentation.
Ours is, can you get in and off the docks and everything like that? How are you with your sea legs? Then we break for lunch and we give them a camera and we're like, let's see what your photo skills are like.
That's probably the most important part, right?
It is. But that's a part we can teach, and that's something that can get better.
That's true. That's true.
But this person has an actual photography background, so we're super excited.
Yeah.
You're going to find out if their dump stat with Dex is what I'm hearing.
Pretty much. You got to make sure you don't fall in the water with the expensive equipment.
Oh,
Yeah.
geez, yeah. That's a no-no. That's a no-no.
All right. Good night, everyone.
Good night.
All right, gang. Thank
Yeah.
you so much for playing.
Thanks, everybody.
Stay safe. Stay clean.
We will.
Okay, Sayu. Jeez.
Yeah, we'll use your soap.
How about that?
Lilac.
Yeah, like and gooseberries. That's just a joke that I make for Witcher, but sure. I guess that's her signature scent.
You're stuck with it now.
Yeah, right.
I'm gonna
I
actually.
don't even know what that smells like, but
I mean, where do you think Yennefer got the soap?
yeah.
She got it from Saime.
I don't know why, but lilac and gooseberries, it always makes me think of lavender for some reason, but I don't think it's always.
Yeah,
I
it
don't
makes me
think it's
think of lavender too. Like I don't know, like gooseberries in my brain for whatever reason I see purple.
Yeah.
I think they are purple, actually. So yes.
Oh yeah. I mean, lilac is like a light purple, so maybe that's why I associate it with that.
Yeah, gooseberries turn like a reddish purple, like grapes do.
Gooseberry, but I've never smelled lilacs and gooseberry together. Imagine it would be a very rich scent.
I don't know if gooseberries smell much of anything, because if you've smelled one current, you've smelled them all.
I've smelled like scents based on gooseberry.
See, that's the thing though, is every time you start doing that, you start inhaling like chemically created scent molecules at that point to actually smell like a better version of it, even though that's
true.
not real. It's crazy.
But that's the whole thing about soaps, right?
It's the same thing with it's soaps and candles. You're like, oh, this is the smell of I don't know, oranges, and then you open like an orange up. You're like, this is completely different, but it's still good.
Or the taste, the old taste of bananas. You know,
Yeah,
like,
I would
banana
love to
candies
try-
it has that very
I'd love to
different
try an
taste.
Old. Was it the Gros Michel? Or is it the Cavendish? I don't remember which one's the old one, but I'd love to try an old school banana.
Yeah.
I like to try one of the old watermelons too.
Old watermelons.
Yeah, if you look at a bunch of Renaissance paintings of watermelons, their like internal structure is completely different, and so whatever we have now has been bred out to have like maximum watermelon meat.
Yeah.
similar to old citrus fruit, which is
or like carrots.
Yeah, lemons don't actually
I love
exist in nature. Like
Yep.
the lemon is a completely novel fruit that we invented.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think the original fruit was the citron or something.
Yeah, it was a citron.
Citrons are pretty good, but not as good as lemons.
But
Yeah.
if you ever see someone saying like non-GMO lemon, you can just laugh at them with
Yeah.
the air.
That's like fucking saying vegan leather. It's just plastic. Whoever
I know,
invented that is
yeah.
a genius, honestly. Genius marketing.
I've taken advantage of that myself, where I sometimes sell fashion finds online,
Hell
and
yeah.
instead of just being like fucking fake leather, it's like it's vegan leather.
Yeah, just change pleather to vegan leather instantly. $200 more expensive item. Fucking A.
Man, that old school watermelon looks more like a pomegranate almost.
Right, they're fucking weird and like swirly. They have too many swirls.
We turn pomegranates into watermelons.
Can you imagine?
Now I'm like, oh man, it would be so much easier to eat a pomegranate if it looked like that.
Yeah, I like for the first time I blended one up last month or something, and it's a lot of work having to do that. It's very pretty, like seeing those like it looks like red gems and stuff, but got to put it in the water, tear off all the whatever you call it, and then blend it up.
The pith.
It's too much effort.
Yeah, I remember my mom used to eat pomegranates all the time. Just like that's a lot of work for a fruit.
They are.
Yeah, my mom loves it because like back in Jamaica, like she grew up in the country on a little farm, so they would pick that and stuff sometimes.
I mean, they're good, but I don't know if they're worth it. Like,
They're definitely worth it.
I don't know. I've never had a pomegranate that I felt was worth it.
I don't know. I love the flavor of pomegranate.
It's very nice. Like because that was like my first time doing it. Like if I was to do it more consistently, I'd probably get faster with it and stuff. But
yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely a trip doing it the first time.
Yeah, exactly.
They're really gorgeous little, like the arils are gorgeous.
Very pretty. Yeah, they're very pretty.
I think they're like one of the prettiest fruits.
I also love how after you've like gotten halfway through, when you look like a practical effects mess.
With the blood, the red stuff all over you.
You look like you just ate a baby.
Or you have a horrible rash.
Oof.
It's like those pictures of like rabbits after they've eaten.
Oh my god, yeah.
Strawberry or something.
So, rock facts with Tyura Brightshell. A bloodstone is actually known as a heliotrope and is just a form of jasper.
Oh, that's what you kept saying. Okay. I didn't get it, but yeah.
That's her being a nerd.
Yeah, it just like flew over everybody's head because it was just so far to like that higher level of just things.
Rock facts.
All right, thanks a lot again, friends.
Good night.
Thanks for describing the rock facts.
Rocks are cool.
Good night, guys.
Good night.